I just have a couple of more questions here directed to Ms. Wagner and Mr. Black. Your agencies continue to participate in the burned area emergency response, the bear effort for the Los Conchas and Pacheco fires in New Mexico. As mentioned, there has been extensive work on and around Santa Clara Pueblo land, but also on other tribal land, most predominantly at Nambe Lake, at the Nambe Pueblo, and at Cochiti Pueblos Lake, both of which are downstream of severely burned watersheds. And it's my understanding that these bear teams working in these areas are in the process of proposing actions and getting approval for funding. Last week I sent letters to your agencies urging that the process of approval be expedited with adequate funding for the proposed actions. I know some emergency measures have already been put in place, but considering the impending monsoon season, I again urge you to lend immediate attention to the efforts proposed by the bear teams in New Mexico. And my question is, will you work with your regional offices to ensure that the bear team process moves quickly for the Los Conchas and Pacheco fires? And can you describe if there are any barriers that are in place that would prevent us from moving fairly quickly on this? Thank you.
I appreciate the question, Senator. On both Pacheco and Los Conchas, we've approved the bear requests that have come into the national office. Regional offices have authority up to $500 million. The Washington office has an unlimited authority, so we've been providing some oversight for those requests. The most recent approval was done on July 19th for the Los Conchas second bear request.
Great. Thank you very much. Mr. Black?
Yes, sir. And the latest report I got is the bear team, the North Bear team, which is the BIA, and we had the South Bear team, which is the Forest Service and National Park Service. The South Bear team has completed their assessments, and their recommendations are being provided. The North Bear team, which is BIA, will have their assessment completed this week, and those recommendations will be coming in. As of now, we've already approved $500,000 for immediate ES actions on the Pueblos affected by Las Conchas, and $100,000 for immediate action on the Nambe Pueblo to date. And then as soon as those recommendations, that is a high priority for us to get those things moved through.
Thank you very much. And as I know that you all are aware, sometimes you see the fire and see what happens as a result of the fire, and it looks like a tremendous catastrophe, but sometimes the worst is the flooding afterwards, especially when you get the intense heat of these crown fires that put the soil in a condition they can't absorb water. So we really appreciate you putting your quick attention on this and moving it, recognizing that. Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. I'm finished with my questioning.